I, Ronald Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, coming to you today live from Shadyside, Ohio, where, at long last, the temperature is 34 degrees. For the first time in 20-some days, the temperature has gone above the freezing mark. Oh my God, it's global warming. This emergency tirade is directed right at the President of the United States, who has to go off on one of his endless vacations to Hawaii to try and get away from global warming. Well, he's in Hawaii, so he's probably looking for that damn birth certificate that he can't find. But I want to say this. Why in God's name can't we just have 2 weeks of peace and quiet? He goes off to Hawaii for 2 weeks. Can't he just keep his mouth shut and give us 2 weeks of silent night, a little peace and quiet? No. What does he do? He goes out there and he jumps into the middle of a controversy, even from Hawaii. Now, this guy has called up the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, a guy by the name of Jeff Lurie, to thank him for giving Micheal Vick a second chance. Now, as we all know, Micheal Vick was doing horrible things to dogs, pit bulls, fighting, dogs being killed, and Micheal Vick was arrested for it, and he served time in prison for it. But Obama decides that he's going to call up this Jeff Lurie, the owner of the Eagles, and say this, quote, "It's never a level playing field for prisoners when they get out," end quote. What you have here is a glimpse of a liberal Democrat president and his stance on crime. So he basically says, well, that's okay, you commit a crime like this, you get a second chance. Well and good. But his Attorney General, Eric Holder, in July, echoed the president's comments to the issue by stating that, quote, "Incarceration is not an economically sustainable way to combat crime." Well, of course it isn't. The best thing to do is to just let these people commit crimes and fine them, slap them on the wrist, and let them run wild in society. That's how you solve this problem, and that's what you get when you put these damn liberal Democrats in office. But that brings me to another problem. What's going to happen if Obama gets beat? You remember what I said here and now. When this guy gets beat, before he goes out of office, he will open up the floodgates to the prisons of this country. I'm telling you, it's coming, because you can see how this guy thinks about crime from this little controversy involving Micheal Vick. But with that being said, where in God's name is the SCPA on this outrage from Obama? Why come they haven't weighed into it? You know, the SCPA, the silencing of communistic presidential assholes. Where are they at? How come they don't weigh into it? If this would have been George Bush or Republican, they'd be all over the place. But Obama says something like this about somebody that kills dogs in dog fights. They don't say a damn word. It's double a standard, and it's outrageous. But since Obama's opened up his mouth on this, I am going to solve this problem for everybody. Did you know that Obama has a dog? That's right. It's a little dog, looks like a Scottish Terrier or something, but it's something called a Portuguese water dog. And it has a name, and its name is Bo. It was a gift from the late, great, sainted Ted Kennedy. That's right. And it's a Portuguese water dog. And it's amazing. I would assume that the dog can swim, unlike, say, somebody that Ted Kennedy had in the car. So, considering this, what ought to happen here is Obama ought to step up to the plate and give Vick his damn dog. That's right. If he wants to be a good liberal and show compassion for Vick, because Vick says he'd actually like to have a dog, well, Obama should give him Hobo, the hopeless, oppressed beneficiary of Obama's. His Hobo dog, the welfare dog from Ted Kennedy. Give that to Micheal Vick, and then he can do the right thing and go to a pound and save a dog. But you know what? Ever since I started doing this video, I've got this itching. I've been itching all over. And I tried to control it. I can't seem to do it. But I know what it is now. By God, that damn Obama has given me fleas. Oh, jeez. everyone. This is your favorite Islama homophobic, Ronald Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, saying this to you now. When news like this travesty breaks out, my tirades break in. Until next time,